Ahoy! Oh, I still got my goddamn multipass on.
We didn't just record the other one just now.
No, not at all. Ahoy, all of you flick freaks out there. What is going on? My name is Andrew.
I am Roper.
Today we are going to be watching the international trailer number 2 for Star Wars Rogue One. Or I guess it's Rogue One, A Star Wars Story is the actual title.
Brace
But,
yourself.
yeah.
Just brace yourself.
So, I am beyond stoked for this movie. I don't know about
yeah.
you. Directed by Gareth Edwards. He's done some movies you may have heard of, like Monsters, and a little indie movie that came out in 2014 called Godzilla.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. That was one of my favorite movies of that year.
Excellent.
It was super good, but not as appreciated as it should have been.
Yeah.
But Rogue One, all I know is that Vader is in that movie. And apparently, from what I've heard, he has a pretty big presence in this trailer as well.
You know, I was actually talking to somebody at work the other day before we get to this, and I was telling them, I was like, I'm super excited for Rogue One coming out. And they're like, what is that? I'm like, do you live under a rock?
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, I don't watch TV and stuff. And I'm like, even still, how have you not heard about this?
Yeah, it's the new Star Wars.
What's it about? And I'm like,
it's Star Wars.
I'm like, dude, it's Star Wars. Darth Vader's in it. And he's like, well, he died. How's that supposed to work? I'm like,
God damn.
just get out of the truck. Just get out of the truck.
Kick him out. You don't need friends like that in your life.
You don't need people like that around you.
Yeah.
So after some brief explanation, and then, you know, how it relates to the remainder of the story, he's like, oh, okay, cool. So it's like one of the prequels. I'm like,
technically.
Kind of, but it's not one of the three.
Yeah. So, people. All right, we're going to jump right into this trailer here, and then we'll give our thoughts afterwards.
Deal.
All right, 2 minutes and 16 seconds. Boom! Shit.
No!
Let's try that again. There we go. That's not in English. It looks like Klingon.
Jin,
Oh yeah, Jane asshole.
whatever I do it to protect you.
I understand. Trust the Force.
We have intercepted a coded Imperial transmission. It indicates that a major weapons test is imminent. We need to know how to destroy it.
I got cold chills.
So why me?
The message was sent by your father.
They call it the Death Star. We
Damn.
need to capture the planet. If my father built it, we need to find him.
If the Empire has this kind of power, what chance do we have?
Rebellions are built on hope.
I want to help.
We'll need a team.
Oh, Ip Mandonian.
The fight. There is a 97.6% chance of failure. He means well.
Cargo shuttle, what's your call sign?
It's, Rogue. Rogue One.
May the Force be with us.
The power that we are dealing with is
Vader!
We'll follow your lead.
I'm not used to people sticking around when things go bad.
Take hold of this moment. The force is strong.
Blind firing.
We'll take the next chance. And the next. Until we win. Or the chances are spent.
Klingon, A Star Wars Story. Was that Japanese?
I don't know.
It was probably not. Anywho, shit.
Yeah.
I'm on board.
They need some Ewoks to bring down the AT-ATs.
Yeah, that's what they need. One thing I hate, it's a movie trope. Whenever you're getting chased by something, you run in the same direction as that thing chasing you.
Zigzag.
Zigzag. Serpentine. Yeah.
Pick a direction, not the one it's going.
Exactly. But every single movie they do, they're like, oh man, an AT or AT-AT's chasing me. Let's run through the woods in the same direction it's going. No. Bank left.
It doesn't look like it could make really sharp corners.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a kangaroo or a cheetah.
I'm not 100% sure how they turn. Short of looking up some schematics here, which I've never done before, but I broke Andrew.
I think they just land him and they're like, you gotta go this way. If you
that's
run into a mountain or a river, you're fucked.
They can go forward and backwards.
They gotta wait for another Star Destroyer to pick them up and then turn them. Yeah, that's exactly how it works.
We figured this out, folks.
Yeah, exactly. That would be a pretty fun Mythbusters to watch right there.
I think I'm fairly certain that given the amount of time since the first showing of an AT-AT, unless people refer you to it as an AT-AT, which I don't agree with.
Nope, they're not my friends.
I'm fairly certain that someone somewhere has probably drawn up something to explain this, because
there's two movie questions I have now. One is, how does an AT-AT turn? And the other is, how does Wolverine bend his wrists?
Josh actually sent me a link explaining that at some
Did he?
point in time. Yeah, I'll show you.
I'm going to have to see it because, yeah, it doesn't make sense. All right, but holy shit, man.
That looks fantastic.
So you got Jen Asshole, who her daddy, I guess he is, what was his name? I was going to do a really funny bit about him being in Doctor Strange, but that didn't work.
Lecter.
Yeah, Hannibal Lecter. So her daddy, Hannibal Lecter, is the one who built the Death Star, but apparently he, here's the running theory, is that, you know how everybody was complaining, like, really, there's just a hole that you could shoot into in, like, A New Hope and it would blow up the entire Death Star? Apparently he did that on purpose so that it could be destroyed. So it's explaining that big thing that everybody's been curious about for so long.
There's this issue with that. It's like, well, why would the hell would you ever allow for there to be a spot that is literally this vulnerable?
Yeah, apparently that's the big running thing right now, is that. Another thing, and I think Jareth is the one who told me this, I'm 90% sure it's Jareth. You know how you see Donnie Yen and the other guys? They're all going to turn into the Knights of Ren.
I could see that, yeah.
Yeah, that's the running theory, is that they're the ones who are going to turn into the Knights of Ren. So
that adds up. I think it's
pretty
put
cool.
That together.
Yeah,
I can see where that goes. But yeah, as soon as the piano starts, I always get cold chills.
Dun,
yeah, it's
dun.
One of those. Ooh,
the thing I love about Gareth,
it's electrifying.
The thing I love about Gareth Edwards is, yeah, he does sci-fi movies, but it's a human story in a sci-fi setting. So really, the characters are the forefront. Same thing with Godzilla. It was a human story inside of a kaiju film.
Yes.
So, and that's what I really liked, and some people just didn't get that.
Well,
so
it's difficult for everyone to see the same point.
Yeah, but
you try. I think everyone really tries.
I try really hard to get people to like that movie.
It's
anyway,
good.
It's
I
super
like
good.
It.
All right, but yeah, post your comments down below. Let us know what you guys think. Roper, plug away at All Tower Media real quick.
All Tower Media, we actually do a couple of different things. We got Spoilercast by All Tower Media and Agents of Sir. Both of them are podcasts that we do. Agents of Sir's kind of been off and on here recently. We're trying to get a good schedule hammered out for that. And then Spoilercast is the other show that I primarily do, which we go on there and talk about movies, TV shows, video games, basically anything. And we don't hold back on really any point of it because the media is out there. It's free for everybody to have seen. Well, not necessarily free, but available for everybody to have seen.
Sure.
And so there's no reason for us to hold back on what it is we're talking about. So we don't.
Good call. All right, for us, you can find us on all those social medias down there at bottom left corner. If you wouldn't mind, hit that subscribe button down there. Check them in the top right corner. You're going to see a little card icon that'll take you over to the Flick Freak store. We got t-shirts, coffee mugs, phone, tablet cases, all the great paraphernalia you could ever ask for. Winter is coming. Buy a hoodie.
You can get something that has Andrew's face on it.
Yeah, there's a couple things in there that got my face on it. If you feel like donating to the channel, we have fan funding as well as the Patreon campaign right above Roper's head there.
There it is.
We will catch you guys in the next video. So until next time, Godspeed.
Hey, your number went up by one. Since
to 100. Hey, 100,000 subscribers.
Where's Sterling? Oh, he seems to be crawling away from the goal. What is he doing? He's throwing away the best! He has done it! Look at that!